How's it going, everyone? Sethphir here, and welcome back to another Tower of Fantasy video. Today is going to be day 66 in the Ultimate Guide series, and we have a lot of cool things to talk about, including a special stream summary that happened yesterday, some questions and answers with the developers themselves, and on top of that, a few friendly reminders of some in-game activities. So first, let's get into the good stuff. Yesterday was the special stream event Vera Tour for Tower of Fantasy on their official channel, and we got to stream it as well on Twitch. It was a fun time. We had 1,000 viewers at one point. It was amazing. Chat was going wild. Everyone was super hyped. And we got a special tour from the voice actress of Lynn and Ruby as they went through and explained to us some of the new Vera items that are coming up in the future, and even gave out some codes, which the codes have expired by the time this video comes out, so hopefully you were paying attention to my last video and my Discord and all that stuff. I tried to push them out there as much as I could, but I believe those codes are not working anymore. But the stream was amazing. There was a lot of cool things to cover, so I'm going to give you a quick TLDR of everything that was new. The first and most important thing for the stream summary is of course going to be about the rewards. We had a little bit of confusion as they previewed some of the newcomer events that were supposed to be rerunning into Vera for people starting the game fresh. So it had the flashed up on the screen like the SR weapon box. That is just for the newcomer player, so if you've already completed that event, that's not going to be for you. What is going to be for you is these coming up here. We're going to show you these. These are all of the new Vera rewards. It includes things like red nucleus pools and even Mira, which is going to be that currency for the Gachapon, and a lot of other cool things coming in, cosmetics and whatnot, so be sure to be on the lookout for those. I'm super excited for all of these awards. I do like those star glasses there, and there's a couple other styling things within the mix. We saw two new world bosses. That's going to be Magma and Rudolph. So there's a, looks like Sobek's buffed cousin or something like that, and also a reindeer, a giant reindeer. He looks like he's super obnoxious to fight. Magma will create like a sandstorm around you and have some sort of like special abilities, while the reindeer is focused on lightning attacks and being really quick and mobile around the map. So that's going to be exciting to check out. Then we had the exploration of Mirroria City and the Vera content. There was a lot of stuff there. There's a huge zones for you to discover and a lot of new quests and different things like that that are available within the region. So it's basically going to be like a whole new map of what we got right now, which is going to be completely fun as soon as all of that new content comes out. Following that, we also had some hard in-game content previewed to us with new bosses, including the Puppet Singer, the Abyssant Weaver, and some area called the Greyspace, which contains the Abyssant Devourer as well. They said that it is quite the challenge, so I'm definitely looking forward to that, because in-game is for sure what we play this game for. There is so much good activities coming on here. Then we also had the announcement of the hard mode versions of the current raids that we have, so that's also a pleasant surprise for in-game. Following that, we had the new gachas that are available. There's these new like gacha machines, and you earn this currency called Mira. You put them into the machine, and it's going to allow you to win several gold SSR matrices, items, and all kinds of good stuff. So that's going to be a fun thing to collect around the map. So that was pretty much it for the new stream. It pretty much had new bosses, new endgame, new map, new gachas, all you would expect, more or less, and the new character Ruby is of course confirmed, so that's going to be a lot of exciting content coming forward in the future. Next, we have the developer Q&A. We got to sit down with the devs during that in a special content creator event. We got a little bit of trivia, which was fun, and we earned some extra codes for all of the viewers, so those should be sent our way, and we'll start handing those out on YouTube and Twitch, so that should be a fun time. But we did get to ask 3 important questions, which were really nice, so we're going to go ahead and unveil what the answers to those questions are, because these are a lot of questions that many people have been asking. The first question that I asked was, since the collab characters, Bayuki and Mark, are not coming to global, what are the plans going forward? And they said that the reason that those weren't coming to global was because of the regulations between licenses in China, and they're looking and exploring new opportunities right now. So we might get some collaboration from some characters, maybe specific to global or in some other regions. I'm really hoping for something cool like Nier Automata or Sword Art Online. Oh, please give us that. I know with JP involved in the mix, we have potential to get those things, so that's going to be super exciting. The next question was about server transfers, and I asked him when those are going to happen and if a region transfer is possible. For server transfers, Cage said that yes, it is possible and they're working on it. It is within the timeline, so that might be coming pretty soon. And for regions transfers, they have not started working on that at all whatsoever and is not planned for like the near future. So region transfers, a no. Server transfers, yes, coming at some point. Then we also had a question that I asked about global balancing mindset. As we have seen so far with the global characters, the trend that we get seems to be every new character that comes out gets into a nerfed version of what they were on the Chinese servers. So we went ahead and asked this question, and the developers had a response. They said that on the Chinese servers, every character that comes out is just better than the previous one, so that's that big power creep setting in. And for global, they want to focus on a different strategy. They want to improve the experience for the most players possible. So not only for the top whales, but considering the mid-tier players and the free-to-play as well. So they're trying to balance characters so that you can work with what you got and not feel super obligated to get the brand new thing that came out just because it's better than everything else. So that's fantastic news for the game going forward. That means that free-to-play and low spenders and even mid-tier like Dolphin players are in great shape. Whales will still have opportunity, of course, to whale on a lot of characters and cosmetics and even matrices and things of that nature, so don't worry, it's still going to be something there, but it's nice to see that everything will be within a sort of power range, so that's good news for everyone going forward. With those three questions covered, we didn't have much time for anything else, and I didn't want to hog all the questions, so I went ahead and let some of the other content creators ask some. So we got some good answers in there, and we also got some more questions off stream, so I'm going to go ahead and put those probably in another follow-up video and talk about those. But we were asking the good questions, especially concerning things like gacha outfit prices. I went ahead and asked some of those, so we'll get those at a later date. Okay, that's going to be it for the relative news. That event was overall super exciting and fun. I had a great time and I enjoyed it. I thought it was really well done. I mean, I enjoyed the tour from the VAs. I liked all of the new content that was coming up. Everything looks really good, and I think we're pretty much prepared for the Steam launch on the 20th, so that's exciting news to see. Now, I want to remind you of a few in-game activities. Right now we have the double drop rate event going on, so if you go ahead and head over to the Executor Trials section, make sure you're doing your Joint Operations ×3 and Dimensional Trials ×2. On top of that, the wormhole has reset, so go ahead and check that one out. It has fully reset now. You have the full 5 days. You should have claimed your rewards from that function. The Void Rift also has a new attempt charge generated today, and a friendly reminder to check your artificial island. Make sure that you have collected all your materials and you're building up your island buildings to the setting that you want them to be. Alright, that's going to be it for me from this one. Thanks for watching, I appreciate that. Make sure to tune in today for the Twitch stream at 5:30 p.m. EST. We are going back to regular time now that we are out of the event sort of section here. So 5:30 p.m. EST, where I will be giving away Tower of Fantasy in-game codes. In addition to that, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell if you've been enjoying these videos and gotten value from them. And we will see you in the next one.